we need to have a serious talk.
What's up, Ed?
Might be best if we sit down for this. So, a lot is changing. You're in a season of change. Your life's changing, your friends are changing, your school's changing. Most importantly, what's changing is your parking situation. And parking registration is coming up, and we need to figure out how you're gonna park your car on campus.
Dad, why'd you have to say it like that? You scared me.
Because this is serious business. I don't want you to be without a parking spot when it comes time for you to park at the best university in the world, Texas A&M University. Woo!
Dad, you don't need to worry. I know it may seem really difficult and it seems like a huge undertaking, but if you know what to do, parking registration's easy.
And you know what to do?
Duh, of course I know how to do it. Let me show you. First, I'll go to my parking account found at transport.tmu.edu. I'll log in with my NetID. Then I'll want to navigate over to registration. Here, I can choose which permit I want to register for. But I should pay attention to the location I want to register for. I don't want to register for Polo Road Garage. If my class is on West Campus, I should park in lot 100. If I'm not sure where these locations are, I can view them on the student selectable map in every location on campus, as well as areas I didn't mention, like Zachary. All in all, I want to register for a permit close to my classes if possible.
What just happened?
We teleported. It's kind of a power I have.
That's great. That means you don't have to purchase a permit.
Well, I still need to get one because this power kind of only works when I'm explaining permit registration in videos.
Okay.
Well, with permit registration, I'm gonna need to pick the best option that works for me. So, am I gonna be living on campus or off campus? And are my classes gonna be on main campus or West Campus around Raid? Or over to the GSC?
Oh, wow. This teleportation really takes it out of you.
If I was a resident, I would have bundle options available to me.
How do those work?
Depending on where I'm residing, I'll have a bunch of bundle options available for me. I then need to choose the best bundle for that location.
That's a little confusing.
Let's say I lived in the Northside Halls. I'd have a bundle of lot 30.
Really? You went like 3 feet.
I got bored. Or Northside Garage. Or if those two locations don't have any permits available, then West Campus Garage. If I lived at White Creek Apartments, I would have the option of lot 122. If there aren't any permits available there, I get West Campus Garage. Residents are guaranteed a permit somewhere on campus within the bundle options.
Whoa. Take it easy with this teleporting thing. I'm old. I need a break for a second.
I can't control it. As soon as they say location, it just happens. Better get used to it.
Okay, but what if you end up living off campus? Will you get the same permit as on campus?
No. There's still a lot of options available. It's something called priority selection, but that could put me very low on the list for a permit for a lot of garage. But I'll touch more on that later. Basically, as a non-resident, I need to find the lot of garage that I'd like to have and put it as my first or second option. And then I need to always put lot 100.
Oh no!
Or West Campus Garage. As my third and fourth option, otherwise I may not get a permit at all, and I'll be put on the wait list and be offered one as soon as it's available. That's why it's best to put lot 100. Or West Campus Garage. Permit to your list. A helpful hint is I should always try and get something close to main campus. Most of any valid permit lots are located on West Campus.
Well, earlier you mentioned priority. How does that work?
Priority is basically who's at the front of the line for the permit. Most people don't know this, but it is not a first come, first serve. I could register the first day it opens or the last day and my spot in line won't be affected.
Okay, so what is the criteria for priority?
Faculty and staff get the opportunity for a permit for a lot of garage, and then students. For students, first in line is grad students, and then seniors, juniors and sophomores, and then freshmen.
Is there typically anything left for freshmen since they're so far down on the list?
It's hard to say. That's why it's strongly encouraged to put lot 100. Or West Campus Garage. As a third and fourth option, so it helps their chances of getting a permit, even if it's not one of their first choices.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
Okay, I think I'm better now.
Back to permit registration. And back to Zachary. I know that I'm always on top of things and I never miss deadlines. But if I happen to miss the registration, I can still be put on the wait list for the permit I want, but I'll only be able to get what's left. My chances of getting the permit I want move up each week, and I can check that through my account.
Yeah, good thing you never forget anything. Okay, I kind of got the gist of it, but I still got some questions.
Like what?
You mentioned any valid permits. What is that?
There are specific lots on campus
Please do not say what those lots are.
that you can park in if you have any valid permit anywhere else on campus. These are called any valid permit lots, in addition to their lot names.
Well, back in old Army, we had hang tags. Aren't you excited about those?
Dad, you're really showing your age here. We don't do hang tags anymore. Everything's virtual. I just need to make sure that my license plate is linked to my permit so that when the officers scan my license plate, it'll show that I'm registered to park here.
Man, how do you link your vehicle's license plate to your permit?
Within my parking account on the website.
Ah, so you can add mom and dad's license plate to your permit, and we can use yours as much as we want.
No, I can only have one active license plate per permit.
Okay, well, you just got a new vehicle, and it only has paper tags on it. So what do you do once you get a real license plate?
I can go into my parking account and update it. The change will be noticed immediately in the system.
Well, what if it's halfway through the semester and you realize you don't want to drive anymore, you just want to take the bus or walk? What do you do with your permit?
At any point, I can return the permit if I need to for a prorated refund, but it'll hurt my chances of getting the same permit for next year.
Okay. Color me impressed. How did you know all this?
It's all at transport.tmu.edu/permitreg. I also follow all the Transportation Services social media accounts for the best way to get around campus.
That's amazing.
I know, right? All right, I'm hungry. Let's go to the
No!